Welcome to the Meta. My name is Nate and I am your host. This is the show where we talk about competitive EDH news and events on the Monarch Media channel. Rograk, son of Roga, partnered with Silas Wren, Seeker Adept, won the Surfside Showdown event in San Diego on August 6th. I shall be calling it Rogside from now on because I'm not trying to say the full name of that deck again. No, you can't make me, it took too many takes. Anyway, Rogside took down a top 4 of Kinnan and 2 Crom and Timnas. Rogside was able to win it all. Najeela was able to win the top spot in Mox Masters August, beating out a Kinnan, a Korvald, and another Najeela. Do you think they did the Spider-Man pointing meme when they saw each other in the pod? This speaks to Najeela's staying power in the format, seeing so many top finishes in the last few months. While not all of them are wins, Najeela is consistently making it to the top 16 in most of the larger tournaments in recent months. Wilds of Eldraine spoilers are in full swing, and we've been watching to see if any are going to make a splash in CEDH. Beseech the Mirror is looking like a pretty good contender for a couple of decks, including Tivit builds and Kirik builds, where you can basically pull a win right out of exile. The card reads, Beseech the Mirror, 1 and 3 black. For a sorcery, it has Bargain. You may sacrifice an artifact, enchantment, or token as you cast this spell. Search your library for a card, exile it face down, then shuffle. If this spell was bargained, you may cast the exiled card without paying its mana cost, if that spell's mana value is 4 or less. Put the exiled card into your hand if it wasn't cast this way. Agatha's Soul Cauldron also looks like it might make some waves. For 2, you get a legendary artifact. You may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to activate abilities of creatures you control. Creatures you control with +1/+1 counters on them have all activated abilities of all creature cards exiled with Agatha's Soul Cauldron. And you can tap to exile target card from a graveyard. When a creature card is exiled this way, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Someone just bolted your Birds of Paradise? Exile it with Aggie and give its ability to your Spellseeker, or your Ragavan, or give Llanowar Elves the ultimate glow-up. And it also opens up easier ability activations with decks like Kinnan and Sisay, and even lets Heliod win off a Walking Ballista in the yard. On second thought, yeah, forget that Birds of Paradise nonsense and just do that Walking Ballista Heliod thing. If you're going to Vegas, you might just run into the Hermit Druid. If you are familiar with the CEDH space, and in particular you still lurk among those on Twitter, you will almost assuredly have come across the Hermit Druid, also known as Nathan. No, not that one. Between his wonderful posts about proper swordsmanship, cooking tips, and causing general havoc, Hermit Druid is often playing and thinking about CEDH and dropping hot takes on the format, as well as helping folks tweak and tune their decks. And thanks to Play EDH, he will be at MagicCon Vegas, where he will be playing games and looking to add decks to his Druid's repository. So if you're in Vegas, be sure to stop by and say hi. Well, that about does it for today. Be sure to like the video and check out my channel, FDS-MTG, here on YouTube. I'm also on Threads and TikTok, FDS_MTG. A big thanks to the folks with Play EDH who were a big help in putting this episode together. They are on YouTube now. Check out their channel, their website, and their Discord server. Links below. And be sure to subscribe to this channel here, Monarch Media YT, to get all the news, info, gameplay, and more, all about CEDH.